You are Jericho Galena, and you have just begun sneakering. You, what is it? You rolled really good, as in you have an instant success to it.
And Wade got an 8.
Wade got an 8. An 8 for Wade, and so you had to do a distraction wherein Sierra brained a rat with a brick. Funniest shit I ever saw. And you are now, I assume, sort of jogging down the street. What was your next play after that diversion?
What do you... Oh, that's bad.
So the diversion happened. Rats ran in the other direction. What was your immediate play?
The rat diversion?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how, like, you can run, except you're not, like, this clanky mess? Like, I'm just running as fast as I can.
You're sneak running.
That's what the word is, yeah.
You're sneak running down the street, and Wade is following you, yes?
I hope so.
Right.
Yeah, you guys were headed to
I need to
the
get
tower.
inside this building.
Right, yes. So there's a relay tower here, and when I say relay tower, I don't mean like a radio tower. I said a little bit earlier, but it's like a big upright truss that goes about 40 feet up, and this is the nexus of a bunch of cables that go to the PA system throughout Talus. Big old tower. I'd say that like truss links are like a foot wide, so like real big.
Okay.
And there are 3 of these aforementioned very tall, hairless people with guns.
Wild.
And they're each holding a separate direction facing outwards. You can hear gunfire behind you. So each of them are facing a direction away. There are 3 of them. And they're just sort of lingering around the base of the tower.
Where's Wade at?
He is wherever you directed him to be.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not great at sneaking.
Alright. I would have kept him away from the building and then called him in when I killed everybody.
So he's like 10 feet back.
Yeah, I will just remind you, Puddles said, like, hey, bring Wade with you because he has the super spear that can knock out all of the
Magic.
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you take it? Well, you can't take that from him because your fucking arms will stop working.
Yeah.
So he has to hold on to that.
Yeah, I have him sort of a little bit outside of the building right now. And did you...
Not in a building. It's outside.
It's like, there's like a radio tower and then a tent?
It's a tower.
Like an actual tower.
Yes, it is an actual tower.
Where's the door? Is there a door that they're defending now?
It is a tower, and
He's saying it's
I'm
like
looking-
it's like a skeleton sort of tower. Like there's no building inside. It's,
No, like-
it's like a.
Does that
Oh,
mean,
no,
does
I
that mean
meant
I
like-
can see the control room?
To rephrase, it is a tower. It's like 6 feet in circumference.
It's like a pylon.
Yeah, it's just like a truss.
And so I just need to shut this thing down.
Yeah, there's a tower up, and then at the base there's like a box in the center of it, which you assume is like the actual relay control.
Oh, I'm gonna try to sneak to that and break it.
As aforementioned, there are 3 of them, each facing a different direction away.
Like a triangle?
Yeah, it's a triangle truss, so there's 3 poles, and there's connected between them. It looks basically just like a support beam. There's a bunch of wires going into it. The gunfire behind you increases in animosity, in okay.
Animosity.
I guess we're using that word. It's been a day, man.
You
It's
can
been a
you can.
long day.
Here's the thing. Here's the fun part. You can like stop a sentence and start over, and I will use the better sentence at any point.
I can, but I fucked it like twice, and we're just moving on. Once you fucked it twice, you gotta leave it.
There's a joke there, I'm sure.
Can I try to stealth kill someone with a dagger throw?
You want to throw a dag?
I still have got my...
I think we've established that would be a ranged attack.
Did we?
Yeah. You would get advantage because you're in stealth, but it would be a flat 20.
No, it would be a flat 20 plus 1.
Plus
because you
1.
have int.
Plus 1.
You want to go for it?
You want to go for it?
I would pull up Wade just behind me.
Yeah, like, you wave him over, and he, like,
Yeah.
sort of stealth moves over, but he's just sort of, like, hunched over as he walks to you, and, like settles down, like, yeah, okay, what is it?
There's no way for me to get in there and break that thing, so if either one of us, when we the center of the tower, we should break.
He looks down, like just at, like, another piece of brick nearby, and looks back up.
I'll get the one on the left. You get the one on the right.
There's 3 of them though.
We'll take them together.
He has a gun.
I don't have anything else at my disposal right now.
Yeah, he shrugs and like gets the shield off his back.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, you said left.
Yeah.
It'd be really embarrassing if we all just went for the same one.
Okay.
Yeah, he picks up a brick.
Alright. And then I try to go for the right.
Alright,
So Galena rolls first.
This is you said advantage because of stealth?
Yep, advantage, flat +1.
Slutty 20.
Wow.
Hey.
Look at that. Yeah, no, you're throwing your stiletto?
The stiletto, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't... Oh, yeah, we actually established you don't have any throwing knives. Well, yeah, you pick up your stiletto, and it's a little awkward to throw because it's a long-ass, thin knife. Yeah. But yeah, you wind back and...
Javelin toss it.
Honestly, I think you do. I think you Polish toss it, where you just kind of spear chuck it forward, and it buries itself in his upper chest, and you see him like jerk and then go down, and the other 2 are aimed up. Give me a flat +0.
Flat +0.
For no way.
That's a hot 6.
Yeah, Wade throws a brick, and it misses him by like a foot. Fuck. Oh, shit.
I just say rush them, and then I try to, wherever they're looking, immediately exit.
You boost over cover, and you're up, and then your right eye is blinded as just a giant column of light appears. And you see both of them take their attention off you and just snap left.
Oh, I'm gonna look left as well.
Yeah, you see just a giant fucking crater that has been dug in the ground. That's kind of weird, right?
I mean...
It was bright. It was like from day to night and then gone.
What is it? Okay.
There's a giant fucking flash.
There's
I will say
in the ground?
you have
French.
seen Big Handy before.
Yeah, so you can kind of put together that's what you just saw.
Okay.
Big Hangus.
Big arm.
I'm gonna try to use the wire and then double over in the center of these guys and see if I can take a chunk out of the box and make it stop working.
Re-describe what you're doing.
With the technological cube that's breaching out, that feeds into the
You want to
PA
dive
system.
between them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of like that, yeah.
Basically, just Spider-Man your way in there while ripping it out.
You want to dive in there and then just drag your wires across the
See, we can't understand you until you make a pop culture reference.
Oh, man.
Shut the fuck up. Media man. Man, shut up.
Not the media, man.
Shut up, Evan Ward watching.
Oh, boy.
You know, that extremely popular media.
No, it's because it's the only thing you reference.
Fair enough.
That and Lab Rats. Hey, for the one Lab Rats watcher out there who may or may not hear this,
what are you talking about? The one you can say that sentence again, but without the words "lab rats" in it.
Yeah, I'm just in the future, in the 200-year apocalypse that you are now. If another data cube that you found was Lab Rats, and you also like that, shout outs to you.
We need to start rewatching that.
We need to start rewatching that. It's such a good show. Anyway, yes. So you want to dive through them? And...
Trying to dive through them, and with the one weapon I have right now, the wire should be able to.
I mean, it's a cube. How are you attacking a cube?
I plan on having this center of the cube, center mass. See, take the wire and rip it out. Is the cube bolted into the floor?
Yes. No, it's a giant 4 foot by.
Oh, it's a 4 foot cube.
I need you to visualize that this is a big ass fucking tower.
You said it was a 6 foot high tower.
No, 6 foot. The pylons are 6 foot wide, and they reach up 40 feet.
Oh, okay, that's a lot more different than I thought it was. Okay.
It's a tower.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to attack one of them.
Big ass bot. Okay, yeah, so you just take a slice at this man. So that's just
Are you in melee?
What I want to do is wrap my wire around his leg and try to dig into it, demobilize him.
Okay, so you're just trying to you're trying to heal this guy. That's just an unarmed, right?
Yeah.
I've got unarmed advantage this one time.
I have a question. Have we ever decided how much damage Jericho's wires do?
Usually they're sort of a finesse weapon, so it's like 1 or 5, depending on where she hits someone.
That sounds broken, but...
Well, it's like,
okay.
if she can land a next shot, she kills them, but anywhere else, it's 1. I mean, it's pretty much like any other weapon. But
I mean, it doesn't matter right now, but I'm just pointing out we should probably write it down at some point.
if you want her weapon to be like an actual weapon with stats...
It should be. Everyone else's are.
Well, because it's a wire.
But I have stats for Theo.
Well, yeah, but her wire is like 9 feet long. This is like...
Where is it? Barbed wire, what is
It's classification whip. This isn't whip.
Damage 0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damage 0, bleed 1.
It inflicts bleed.
Nifty.
Okay.
Anyway.
So that's just unarmed?
19?
19. Give me a d20 and 2. Sorry, d20 and 6. I need to phrase correctly.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, it's a nat 20. You dive forward, and yeah, you do. You sort of extend the wire out, and you grab it, and you sort of like cross to garrote him, and he just jumps straight up, just like he just lifts off the ground.
Not for
That's
nothing.
odd.
She does have 2 attacks with unarmed.
So if you wanna swing for him again or the other one, but like yeah, you came in
Wade is rushing the other one.
and he just basketball jumped straight up.
That's funny.
Out
I'm
of the
going for
way.
the other guy that Wade's trying to tackle right
Yeah, I'm gonna give you and Wade a surprise attack. So Wade comes in with the most baller combat stat we have in the game. All right, give me a D8 advantage plus 4, I believe. 4, yeah.
Christ. Are you sure it's 4? I thought it was 3 last time.
It's advantage plus 4. Really?
Well, we'll go with 4, and if it's wrong, I'll put in the funny VeggieTales thing.
I think the reason it was 3 last time is because I wasn't actually adding the correct strength bonus.
Okay.
So
I
it is
believe you.
4. Because I forgot you get a point for 10.
2, 3,
and
5.
After.
God, I love math. That's a 25.
25. Yeah, that's a number, all right. And give me the same D26.
It's with advantage, right?
Nope.
Oh, just 1. Cool.
One.
Then that's a nat 1 with a 1.
So that is a critical failure. Wow. Yeah. You know what it is?
Big 1 guess.
Galena, you jump forward and you try to garrote this guy. And he jumps straight up, and the other one turns to shoot at you, and you see just like a blur of like metal, and then his head is somewhat compacted as Wade has thrown his shield.
Yeah,
and-
don't throw the spear, throw the shield.
And he has taken the bottom half of this man's face off with his shield.
That's nuts.
So yeah, he sort of like Captain America'd it, except the bottom of his riot shield is sharp. So yeah, he just and cleaved that off for a hearty 3 damage, I believe. Yes, 3 damage. So yeah, you get another attack.
That's chill. Okay, I'll make my attack.
Against the first one you engage? Okay.
I have piano wire, right?
Do it again. Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll do it all
Serrated
again.
piano wire.
It's just piano wire. It's just so thin and strong that it's sharp.
24.
D26.
It's 13.
Yeah, so yet again, what do you go for this time? He has jumped straight up and he's aiming down at you.
Did I hit my attack?
Yeah, that's your attack and it succeeded, so what do you do?
I'm gonna try to like grab him. It's like his good gun arm. I have to wrap the wire around like its shoulder, and so I try to knock it out of socket. If I can do that.
If you just wanna like Achilles tendon him.
Kind of.
So,
yeah,
like-
so he can't aim with his gun arm.
It's kind of weird because you just described your wires as just being spools on your arms.
It spools inside the wrists. That
Right,
wire,
yeah,
And
so
I have
it's
them
like-
inside that sit right here.
What's the discrepancy?
Oh, it's like yeah, just sort of like a flavor thing. Like how do you use that?
I'd imagine like it feeds out through a little mechanism
Yeah,
here,
like, how do you
and then
use it?
so I'll weave my arms and then I pull from it. I
Oh,
grab around
so
his
you
arm.
literally just jump up and
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? Oh, you know what you do? Yeah, you go for the retraction tendons in the forearm. So like he jumps up and you jump right up after him. You fish hook around his arm and
Yeah.
you pull it tight and yeah, it goes pretty much down to the bone. And
Ouch.
you see his hand like jerk and then drop the grip, and we are in combat.
That's Wade, then Jericho, then the guy who wasn't damaged as much, then the guy who got his ass blasted.
Yeah, so we have Jaw and Jawless. But yes, Wade goes again, which makes sense because he was running up. So he's going to, as the kids would say, ass blast this man again.
Am I kids?
I think you are kids, yeah. Give me another D8 advantage plus 4.
For 15.
Wow, really? Alright, yeah, D8 6.
Not that.
Not 15?
Yeah.
Great. Wade, following up on his attack, who has just been sort of sprinting towards the other one this whole time, stopped, picked up his brick that missed, and as the enemy-robed Jawless man swung the gun around to fire, sort of a spray above him, he ducked, and then swung up and bludgeons him in the side of the head with the brick, and you see him go limp. As Wade clubs this man to death.
Let's go.
It's Jericho's turn. Yeah, you are actually sort of sprayed a little bit by that.
Well, nothing I'm not used to.
So I'm gonna allow you to
pull my knife out.
be behind. You would have to disengage. They were far enough apart that you would have to disengage to grab your knife.
Okay.
What do you mean? Is she not attacking the person who jumped up and she slammed down?
She threw a knife into another guy, and he died, and she
Oh,
never
right,
got the
okay,
knife
so
back.
yeah.
So you would have to disengage. You can either continue grappling with this guy, and you have 2 attacks per turn, by the way.
No, you have 2 unarmed attacks. per
Yeah,
turn.
it's not actually grappling, but you continue fighting this guy with 2 attacks, or you can disengage and get your knife, which I will count as your action. So you will get only 1 attack with the knife.
Can I see? Would this be grapple? I don't know. Can I get my wire between, like... I don't know. Can I... I'm gonna see if I can go for the throat.
That would be an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, just do that. And I'm gonna actually say he won't use his evade skill for this.
Why? No.
Because he's not trying to evade you.
That's an 18.
Give me a D24.
What tells you to near?
That is a 22.
What was the first score?
Not a 22.
Not a 22. So yeah, on the first attack, he raises his sort of useless-handed arm up and just sticks it between his neck and the wire.
Wild. Okay.
And you have a second attack.
I try again.
How do you try again?
I'm assuming the wire spools.
Yeah. Oh, you want to just retract it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go again.
Alright, so that's a 24.
Oh, again. Okay. Well, for her now. And yes, D26. Or actually, no, D24, because he's not evading.
That's a 21, just barely.
Woo!
Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, Jericho got a 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has his arm up here.
Yeah. Like.
What do you do? I say for the microphone. He has his arm sort of touching his chin so the wire can't get to his
I
throat.
have something clever if you don't.
Say something clever.
Which is?
If you like dash around him, you could like this might actually be a little bit too
Alright.
I don't know what your positioning is. But I'm imagining the pylon, right? Having like lots of beams. If you like vault over one, you could basically just hang
him! Hang him with his own arm!
That's what I'm doing.
So yeah, you slide the wire down around his shoulder.
See, this is the things I think about but can't do because Theo isn't evil.
Theo isn't evil. Yeah, you sort of you spool out the wire, and I'm gonna say it's pretty easy for you, Jericho Galena. You just jump up and catch the bars and lock them between your knees, and you pull up.
Let's go.
And he is lifted
I didn't
off
know.
his feet.
Can I do that in this game? Is that?
He is lifted off his feet and he is immobilized.
Oh, I didn't know I could like do things like that. I thought I had to be like super tactical. Like
What do you mean?
What I was thinking is like because like I imagine I have a little like a wire cutting mechanism. I ended up pulling new wire and try to go for another attack, but like I didn't know like I could just spool it out and then climb up a tower and hang him there.
I thought you had just a like 10 feet of wire in there that you could use.
I do have 10 feet of wire.
So yeah, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to.
There's
Let's
this
go.
nifty thing called the rule of cool, which is if something
That
is
is-
cool, nothing else matters.
If it's cool and I can see it happening, yeah, do it.
How
Alright,
much?
that's
How much harm?
a game
he
changer
takes
now.
1 harm and he's now sort of locked, so he's going to struggle to get free of this. Except he's not because Wade's turn.
Just gonna punch him in the dick while he's getting strangled to death.
We'll take him by both of his legs and split him in two. No.
no, it is. It's just like, hold it. Runs up and just football punts him.
They keep punching me in the dick.
I assume it's the classic.
No. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what he does? Give me a classic Wade roll.
Christ, that's a 25.
25. He can't actually evade this. I just now realized he can't evade because he's immobilized.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see your knife into the chest of this man.
Let's go.
As Wade stands up and like brushes the hair away.
That's another 2 damage.
Yeah. I know I could fucking throw. And yeah, it's your turn. So if you want to just tighten the cord,
Yeah. Pull that taut.
What would I even roll for that? Anything?
she does it. He's
Yeah.
immobilized.
Alright. And that's
And
that.
you hear. Yeah, you just see the red start to fill the white robe as he has gone limp.
That's good. That's so cool.
So you drop him, I'm assuming.
Yeah, drop
Yeah,
him. Yeah, that's a nice throw there, Wade.
Just
The brick, I mean.
Yeah, thanks. I'm a little rusty at catch. Yeah, he like pulls it out and like kind of wipes it off and realizes it's sort of like for nothing and just hands it back.
Yeah. Just kind of like a clean flourish and put it into like the side. And
How's your leg?
What leg?
The one you got stabbed through last time.
By what?
She was sword fighting somebody and got stabbed through the leg.
Right.
Yeah, you have 2 harm right now.
Leg's doing fine today, but it's gonna hurt tomorrow. But
Well, I just want to know if it's, not bleeding out. Considering it, hasn't, I'm gonna assume it didn't hit an artery. It would, that'd be a fucking issue. And he opens his mouth to speak. And there's another extremely blinding flash to your right. And this one's a little brighter than before.
okay.
Like, you actually can't see for a second. But it's only very briefly. And then the ground starts moving.
Oh,
And it takes a second to realize what's going on. But, yeah, no, the ground is moving.
That's alarming. I'm gonna see if I can turn off this box.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking alarming. What do you just stab it? Or you actually want to manually turn it off?
I'm maybe like a cord that comes out of it that I
there's a
sever
power
off
cord.
or cut. Yeah,
There's
I
a
want
thick-ass power cord.
to see if I can wrap wire around that and eventually just rip them
Actually,
out.
hold on. There wouldn't be a fucking power cord. It's not electric.
Some way that I can just
You want to just
physically.
stab this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there are guns all around you right now.
Yeah. I'll
You
take a
just
gun.
pick up a rifle.
A rifle and.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong automatic rifle. They were for these tall
Small
dudes.
woman not trained in guns using the
Yeah.
gun. Yeah.
Also, to specify again, these guys are like 8 feet tall.
yeah.
Tall guys. And yeah, you blast at the fucking box and it steam just out of it. And it fades and the ground keeps tilting. Things are sliding away. Wade is fucking panicking.
Not good. Oh.
Fucking not good?
No. Yeah.
The fuck is
I'm
not good?
gonna run. Which way? It's falling like this, right?
Yeah,
We're
your
on
ground
the-
is tilting.
Okay, so like it was like this city here, and then like it was cut in half, and so like we're on the side that's sliding off.
No, directly in half, and the two halves are falling away from
Oh,
each other.
directly in half, falling away from each other. That stinks.
Yeah, the ground is just tilting. Like things have started to slide.
Now here's an important question. Are the towers around tilting?
What do you mean?
Are we in tilted towers?
It is a real good audio clip too. It's a pretty good bit.
I'm gonna see if I can run up to like. The towers are folding off like this. I want to run.
You said towers.
Okay.
The halves of the city.
This is the city. I want to sort of run up to the center as to where it's falling from and see if I can
giant gap.
Yeah, see if there's a way to sort of like super quickly slide down or find my way down to the city in that regard.
So you're trying to get to the ground in the safest way possible? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wade takes a second, but like starts scrambling behind you. Make some traversing rolls.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to do. Like.
Yeah, you're just trying to get to high ground. Yeah.
Traversing.
Slide down.
All stats that Jericho doesn't have.
Yes.
That's a 15. What about Wade? Does he get?
Oh, you know what this is gonna be? Climbing.
Is that a stat we have?
No, but it relies on strength, so he gets a +3.
Oh, okay.
I
thought it was 4. Make up your mind.
No, strength gets a +4 bonus because of the stat and however many points. There's a lot of math that went into making him.
Wait, so... But it's a strength skill.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
He had another... He put another point into it earlier.
So it would be 4 now.
Yes, it's 4 now.
Okay.
Anyway.
You said 3.
His actual stat bonus is 3 strength. He had D8 advantage, and he put another point into it.
Right.
So he had a +1.
Like my +1 attack.
We've never done that before. But okay. That makes sense, I guess. We've never done that before.
Nobody's pumped that many points into one skill.
That'd be an 18.
Anyway, yeah. 18, yeah, so he slips, but he just grabs onto the stones of the road and begins climbing. Scuttering up behind you. Yeah, things are just falling away. The rats are just finding shelter. There's another very brief flash, though it's sort of covered by the giant gap.
How high must we be at the top of the city right now?
You were only like 40 feet away when it happened, so you have to climb about 40 feet.
Okay.
No, I think he's saying, like...
I'm talking about...
If the city is falling...
6th level, how high above the ground are we?
Oh, how far away are you from the ground? About 700-800 feet.
Oh, no!
Actually, wait, no, that... God, how tall is Avental at the tallest point? We haven't really established...
Empire State Building is around...
No, more higher than that.
Oh, yeah.
Empire State Building is around 1800.
1800, right.
I've always thought, like, quarter mile.
Yes, so...
1800 is quarter mile.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're about...
1,260.
I'll allow about a little taller than that. I'd say maybe 2,000 feet in the air. So if you hit the ground, there's just 0 chance.
Alright.
You're skydiving.
Are we at the top of the 40-foot climb?
I'm gonna say with both of your rolls, yeah, you made it to the top.
How slow is this happening?
It was slow at first, and it has started to pick up speed.
I've got an idea. Is this elevator's a metal
The elevators
box?
are now facing this way.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's an elevator that's not buried, that's not going to be buried in rubble when it gets to the bottom. I don't know how logistically this works. I'm basically trying to Indiana Jones with the nuke inside an elevator right now and see if I can the metal box hits the floor. I mean,
No, I'm saying the elevators are pointed to the wrong direction right now because the city is falling. The elevator's not going down anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, that scene has been heavily mocked for being stupid.
Extremely stupid.
So.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the level of realism here is two steps off from that. I don't think Seth would allow that to happen.
That's fine.
Where's Puddles' ship,
now
by
it's
the way?
time, since we're at the top.
Floor 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4. So better hope it wasn't cut in half. Man, that would be such.
That would be very specifically unlucky, but I doubt it. That's very improbable.
Better hope it wasn't crushed. But
This is okay. Now I want to see if I get to the top and then try to descend somehow.
Are you trying to escape the city?
Yeah. I want to see if I can descend with dexterity.
And you're doing the exact same thing too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're to the top, and yeah, you're just trying to jump over the edge.
Yeah.
You jump up. I wonder if I want to make you roll for this.
If it kills me, no.
You jump up. Everything stops. The two halves of the city stop falling because they've hit a point at which they aren't allowed to open any longer. They hit the end of the track, basically. They have fallen and they slam to a halt. And yeah, small buildings, towers, cars, pretty much everything that isn't nailed down just is immediately flung. The two halves have opened like a hinge.
Yeah.
And they've stopped. And
a hinge they stopped?
Yes, because I want to cut down the center.
Mm-hmm.
And they fell apart.
You said cut. Now it sounds like it's a door. Like this splitting the city in half has always been a mechanism built inside the city.
And the two halves have fallen apart, and then they've stopped. It's sort of like a right angle, like a 90-degree angle.
Okay, so this is less the city's collapsing and more so
the
city's opening up.
And yeah, and everything locks in place. And you jumped, and you were in the air, so you're not flying backwards.
Wild. All right. What am I rolling for this?
Roll to not eat shit.
Yeah.
Dexterity?
One dex.
Okay. That's a 3?
That is a 3.
Pretty shit.
Yeah, you move for the ledge and it just falls away beneath you.
Great.
Give me a...
Second character death.
Give me D20 advantage.
24.
24. Yeah, you turn, you twist in the air to grab the ledge, and it falls away, and you just sort of continue twisting, and you feel someone grab your leg and just yank you out of the air. As you abruptly change direction for the second time in recent memory, and yeah, Wade is now holding you over the edge by your ankle.
That's great. Thanks for the assist, Wade.
I'm sorry, is that all you have to say at this current moment?
I don't want to burn the air with words.
I'm freaking the fuck out right now.
Well, the city stopped moving.
Okay, yeah, yes it has.
We're gonna be alright.
He looks dead at you.
Optimism never hurt anybody?
Optimism has hurt so many people.
Just drops you.
Yeah, roll to persuade him to not... It's like a telltale game.
Persuade.
So yeah, you are being held by your ankle. Switching over to our other character, which seems to be a theme for this arc, Puddles. You were just sort of rolling dandily along a road until until the half of the city jutted to a stop, and you were sort of bounced into the air.
So I was inside a house. Did I just like fall out a window?
You went right through a window into the road, and you have popped up and gone through yet another window. And you're in a second house, and you poof right under the couch, and you're just there, just sort of reclined.
I'm amused.
Okay. Looks around. Is there anyone in the house?
No, it looks like it's been through an earthquake, but...
Okay.
Also, yeah, the house is still... Everything's at a right angle.
The world is like this now.
Everything's 45.
Puddles will sort of like kick his leg to get it to work again. He will like slowly boost out.
Yeah, you climb out to the outside of the roof, the outside of the front of the house, which is now sort of the roof, and yeah, looking out onto the street, yeah, everything's fucking tilted.
Are there any like buildings that are falling towards
There's
me?
still shit falling down all over the place. Most of the buildings are pretty firm because all of them are mounted to the fucking structure.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, all of them are actually pretty firm.
So to be clear, the sort of like hinge you said, where is that located in terms of the different levels?
If you looking at how the two halves of the city have split apart, the hinge would have to be at the very bottom.
Oh, okay.
So, like, the support pillars would have had to have started tilting.
Oh, there are support pillars?
Yeah, it's like, there's like the giant central, like, Christmas tree base, and then there's smaller ones. So that would have had to have split in half.
Okay.
And there had to have been a hinge in there.
Interesting. I remember the city being described as, like, to use a stupid example, like a Minecraft tree.
Yeah.
But, like, there are pillars on, like, all 4 of the corners, too.
Yeah.
So you're saying the support pillars... Where are the...
Bottom layer.
Mm.
Yeah. So, like, the main one,
Uh-huh.
in F, and then... So, well, you can't see any of them, so you don't actually know what's going on down there, but, like, based on the anatomy of what you're seeing, all of those must have either just crumpled or folded.
Okay. Puddles is going to call in to everyone. Alright. What the fuck?
There's like a second or two, and then like a...
Oh, actually, hold on. Do we have access to comms?
Well, he doesn't, he's holding the spear.
No, I'm saying, like, at all.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay. I forgot if that was, like, an issue or something.
We should make our way down in case the city chooses to continue its pilgrimage to the ground.
Okay.
Any ideas? Do you have your mech available, or...?
Yeah, I mean, not with me. Sierra still isn't responding. Not sure what that's about. We kind of got separated.
Okay.
One of you did.
Well, let me know when you've... We should all meet up in, I guess...
Perception roll. Yeah. Well, actually... Yes, just perception roll for Jericho, because you're on the top level right now.
Perception, that's +1.
Perception.
That's an 11.
Wow, yeah. You hanging off the edge of the giant crater, you can look over to the other side, and you see a dude in a brown patched suit, just sort of standing there.
That's great.
So yeah, it's now the gap across is now about like 500 feet across, from like tip to tip.
Okay, what's gonna happen is it's just a little bit of like a subtle bow. I'm gonna try to make my way down the side of the city. So I want to
You're
get.
just gonna try to like backflip into the side of the. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit down from where you are. So.
See, I'm trying to make a perception check to see how I can get down to the lower levels.
Okay, roll again.
Since I'm assuming nothing works and.
13?
13. Yeah, there is a minor support pillar close enough to you that you could probably monkey bar over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to
with a 13, you can also see down the huge main support pillar. You can see regularly spaced small scorch marks down the side of the split.
Oh boy, charges. Okay, they've exploded.
If we want a meeting spot, it occurs to me, given the structure of level 2, I think the undermarket is completely fine. Like, think about it, like, there are chains holding it from the top.
Yeah, so it just continued to be...
It just kind of lowered a little bit. So if we want to meet there, that's probably, like, the safest place.
Yeah, it looks like the city was manually detonated from the center pillar.
No, it was cut in half by a big-ass hand.
I'm seeing scorch marks?
Yeah, it just took a second to...
Inner pillar, alright. Anyways, we should probably meet up at your flying mechanical bird ship.
That's in level 3, which is kind of tilted at the moment.
I mean, that's our only way out of here.
Okay. I mean, we can check.
Isn't the second level hundreds of feet above the first? And the ground floor?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, I will check there. I just want to see if I can spot Sierra first, because knowing her, she's probably off on some shenanigan.
Alright. let us know.
All right.
So what was that? What did he say? Also,
Yeah,
have you started climbing? He can't. He has the spear. Nothing on him works.
Yeah, I'm starting to climb. Like,
Okay.
wait, we should
Hey!
start getting out.
Okay, so
I'll talk to you when I'm on the way there. And
all right, so like, do I come with you? I assume.
Preferably, yeah. Unless there's like a staircase you think still holds up that we can use.
I mean, no.
Alright, time to climb then.
All right.
Sierra is currently MIA. Puddles is looking for her.
Great. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
We're planning on meeting up at Puddles' ship at the 3rd level.
I was about to say, isn't that on the and he like points down to like where the 3rd level is because you can see it now.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there.
Do you know which half of the 3rd level it's on?
Oh, fuck. No, I don't.
Alright.
Should I flip a coin?
Yes.
All right. Heads, it's on the side you're on. Tails, it's on the other one. Gone.
Nice,
Dead.
Nice coin toss.
Yeah, it's heads.
It's head, so it's no.
It's on our side?
I don't remember.
It's on our side.
I trusted you guys to remember.
It's heads, it's on our side.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like peeks out over the edge and like, yeah, echoing down, just yeah.
Alright. Looks like we're lucky today. And
And
then
you hear a resounding skittering echo back up at you.
a little less fortunate, and I'm gonna try to climb down.
All right,
Looking-
begin the descent.
Looking for Sierra on my side as we go.
Right. You're descending the levels now, and it is actually pretty slow going. There are some just gaps in the floor
Yeah.
where thin structuring fell away, but it's easy enough to find sort of level transportation and traverse it at a diagonal. There's a bunch of fluids that are falling down from cut pipes down the center, and there's just a shit ton of refuse that's continuing to roll down the sides. There's just a cascade of rubble and broken buildings, and there are some small houses that you just sometimes occasionally just fall right down the center, just careen down and strike the sides and break apart.
Fortunately, not much, I would imagine, compared to the other side, since it's falling this way.
Yeah. But there are people who have started leaving their houses and evacuated now. Pretty much no one's really observing the lockdown anymore. It's kind of a mad dash for the exit. It's a little difficult to push down through the level to levels, especially since some of them are now bent and lead nowhere.
Where are the rats, or what are they doing?
You don't know yet. You can't see them. Puddles.
No, I was just saying, like, from your guys'
I didn't
perspective.
see Sierra as I
You
was
can't.
climbing down.
You want to roll special perception for me?
What's special? Is that attentiveness?
It's perception, but it's special. You know what? Hold on. No. Investigation. She's looking for a specific object. She gets a D6.
The Sierra object.
That's a 10.
It's a 10, huh? Yeah, nothing. I'm gonna say, Puddles, what
tried.
floor did you land on? I'm gonna say you're on...
We fell, like, a little ways. Maybe 4?
Yeah, 4 sounds right.
That's, I think that's construction, right? Yeah, it's the industrial level.
Industrial. So yeah, you're just in pretty much nothing on the industrial. Like a bunch of equipment started moving, but nothing else.
God, I'm just thinking about the transportation level, too, where, like, they're just train tracks that are just cut in half now.
Oh yeah, trains just lifted right off their rails and started barreling down the side of the city.
Yeah.
It was a loud-ass fucking noise. And it still is. There's still shit going on. So you are going to 3, I assume?
Puddles is going to try and jet back up to where he and Sierra got split up.
So, to that point specifically,
So, like, yeah.
roll your perception.
Birdception.
Burbeption. Burbeption.
Perception.
D8 plus 2.
That's a nat 20 and a 7.
You fly up and it takes you a bit. There's, as previously stated, just a mudslide, waterfall, earthquake of shit falling down the giant gap. And it does take a little bit, but you can start to see there's the large tracks along the side of the split that have been burned away, and so there is something that does catch. You see some of the construction yellow that catches your eye, and yeah, you can you fly over to it and land.
I just want to call out real quick. So that was a nat 20 plus 7, but with my bonus, that's a 29. I think it's the highest roll we've ever had.
A 29.
Did we hit a 31 at some point?
No, we have we have the potential now of a 31, but not yet.
Okay.
We haven't gotten past 29.
That's the roof, but yeah, we haven't gone past 29.
Where's the roof?
Yeah, you land and just feel free at any point if you want to also notice other things, like in retro, because you rolled so high.
Oh yeah, okay.
So feel free to do that for that area.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's like when you're like that's your detective snapshot.
Sure.
But yeah, you land.
My blades in the dark flashback.
Yeah, this is construction yellow, sort of the faded paint that you would recognize. It is the shoulder and arm of her mech that has been sort of buried into the foundation of a house.
He's just gonna hustle over and try and dig it out.
Yeah, it's a big ass fucking mech arm. Like, yeah, it takes a little bit. Yeah, you stick the end of your musket in, you lever a little bit, and yeah, it falls to the ground.
All right, it's just the arm,
It's the mech arm.
or it's. I might have misunderstood you. It's not that the mech is embedded and I just can see the arm. It's literally just the arm.
Yeah, the arm falls out of the. Yeah,
Right.
and you see like it's burnt away at like where a little bit of the shoulder was.
Yeah. Puddles is just like quiet for a little bit.
And you from the way you dug it out, it hit the house with enough force to drive itself into it. You are given a few seconds to appreciate the gravity of the situation before you begin to hear movement again. You hear movement from below. But it is not the usual skittering of feet. You hear a gigantic echoing hum. A massive mechanical sound. As if something was powering on.
Oh.